Imagine this. You wake up one morning, and as you try to get out of bed, the pain in your joints makes every movement feel like a battle. The stiffness, the swelling, the relentless ache, it's as if your body is at war with itself. Now picture this. What if I told you that some of the foods you're eating might be fueling this fire? What if making a few changes to your diet could help calm that storm inside your body? Today we're diving deep into the foods that could be making your arthritis worse, and why avoiding them might be one of the best decisions you'll ever make for your health. Arthritis isn't just one disease, it's an umbrella term for over 100 different conditions that cause inflammation in the joints. According to research published in the journal Arthritis and Rheumatology in the year 2010, nearly half of all adults in the United States will experience some form of arthritis by the age of 65. It's a leading cause of disability, affecting millions of people worldwide, and it's not just about the pain. It's about the loss of mobility, the struggle with daily tasks, and the impact on your quality of life. But here's the thing. While you can't control the fact that you have arthritis, you can control how you manage it. And one of the most powerful tools in your arsenal is your diet. What you eat can either help to reduce inflammation and ease your symptoms, or it can make things much, much worse. So let's talk about the foods you need to avoid if you have arthritis, starting with one that might surprise you. Gluten, the hidden culprit. If you've been diagnosed with arthritis, there's a good chance your doctor has already talked to you about making some changes to your diet. One of the first things they might have mentioned is cutting out gluten. But why? Gluten is a protein found in wheat, rye, and barley, and it's used in a lot of the foods we eat every day, from bread to pasta to cereals. For most people, gluten isn't a problem. But for those with certain forms of arthritis, particularly rheumatoid arthritis, gluten can be a hidden culprit. Studies, such as one published in the Journal of Nutrition and Metabolism in the year 2012, suggest that gluten can trigger inflammation in the body and cause the immune system to overreact. This reaction doesn't just affect the digestive system, it can also lead to increased joint pain and swelling. For some people with rheumatoid arthritis, eliminating gluten from their diet has been shown to reduce symptoms significantly. It's not a magic bullet, but if you're struggling with arthritis, it might be worth trying a gluten-free diet to see if it makes a difference for you. Red meat and processed meats, the double-edged sword. Red meat, it's a staple in many diets, and for good reason. It's packed with protein, iron, and other nutrients that our bodies need. But if you have arthritis, red meat can be a double-edged sword. The problem lies in its high levels of saturated fats and a compound called carnitine, which can contribute to inflammation in the body. A study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition in the year 2009 found that people who regularly consume red meat are more likely to develop inflammatory conditions like osteoarthritis and rheumatoid arthritis. The reason? Saturated fats increase cholesterol levels, which can lead to inflammation, while carnitine can trigger an immune response that makes joint pain worse. But it's not just red meat that's the problem. Processed meats like bacon, sausage, and deli meats are even worse. These meats are often loaded with preservatives, including nitrates, which have been linked to an increased risk of cancer and other chronic diseases. According to research published in the Journal of Rheumatology in the year 2008, processed meats can also increase the levels of inflammatory markers in the blood, exacerbating arthritis symptoms. If you have arthritis, cutting back on red meat and processed meats could help reduce inflammation and ease your pain. Added sugars, the sweet poison. We all know that too much sugar isn't good for us, but did you know that it can also make your arthritis symptoms worse? Sugar is one of the most inflammatory substances you can put into your body. It causes your blood sugar levels to spike, which leads to an increase in insulin, a hormone that can promote inflammation. The Journal of Arthritis and Rheumatology published a study in the year 2014 showing that people with arthritis who consume high amounts of sugar experience more severe symptoms, including pain, swelling, and stiffness. Sugar also contributes to weight gain, which puts additional stress on your joints, making the pain even worse. One of the easiest ways to cut down on sugar is to read nutrition labels carefully. Look for foods with little to no added sugars, and be especially wary of sugary drinks like sodas and fruit juices. These beverages can contain more sugar than you might think, and cutting them out of your diet could make a big difference in how you feel. Alcohol, a dangerous mix. Many people with arthritis turn to alcohol to help them relax and cope with the pain. But while a glass of wine or a beer might seem harmless, alcohol can actually make arthritis symptoms worse. Alcohol is a diuretic, which means it causes your body to lose more water than usual, leading to dehydration. Dehydration can increase joint pain and stiffness, making it harder to move. But that's not all. Alcohol also increases inflammation in the body and can interfere with the medications used to treat arthritis. A study published in the Journal of Clinical Rheumatology in the year 2011 found that people with arthritis who drink alcohol regularly are more likely to experience flare-ups and have worse symptoms than those who don't. Drink. If you have arthritis, it's best to limit your alcohol intake or avoid it altogether. Highly processed foods, the silent saboteurs. We live in a world of convenience where processed foods are everywhere. From instant noodles to frozen dinners, these foods make life easier, but they're also making your arthritis worse. Highly processed foods are often high in unhealthy fats, sugars, and additives that can increase inflammation and contribute to weight gain. According to a study published in the British Journal of Nutrition in the year 2017, people who consume a diet high in processed foods have higher levels of inflammatory markers in their blood. This inflammation doesn't just affect your joints, it can also lead to other chronic conditions like heart disease and diabetes. One of the biggest culprits in processed foods is sodium. Many processed foods are loaded with salt, which can cause your body to retain water and increase swelling in your joints. If you have arthritis, it's important to cut back on processed foods and opt for whole, unprocessed foods instead. Foods high in salt, the hidden danger. Salt is essential for life, but too much of it can be a problem, especially if you have arthritis. High sodium levels can lead to increased blood pressure, which can cause your blood vessels to narrow and reduce the flow of blood to your joints. This can make your arthritis symptoms worse, leading to more pain and stiffness. A study published in the Journal of Hypertension in the year 2016 found that people with high salt intake are more likely to experience joint pain and swelling. The researchers also found that reducing salt intake can help lower blood pressure and reduce arthritis symptoms. Cutting back on salt isn't just about avoiding the salt shaker. Many foods, especially processed and restaurant foods, contain hidden sodium. Be sure to read labels and choose low-sodium options whenever possible. Your joints will thank you. Certain vegetable oils. The omega imbalance. Not all fats are created equal, and if you have arthritis, it's important to pay attention to the types of fats you're consuming. Certain vegetable oils, like corn oil and safflower oil, are high in omega-6 fatty acids. While omega-6 fatty acids are essential for health, too much of them can lead to inflammation. A study published in the Journal of Nutrition in the year 2010 found that an imbalance of omega-6 to omega-3 fatty acids in the diet can increase the risk of chronic inflammatory diseases, including arthritis. The typical Western diet is heavy on omega-6s and light on omega-3s, which are found in fatty fish like salmon, flax seeds, and walnuts. To reduce inflammation, try to limit your intake of omega-6 rich oils and focus on getting more omega-3s in your diet. This might mean swapping out your vegetable oil for olive oil, which is rich in anti-inflammatory omega-3 fatty acids. Foods high in advanced glycation. End products. AGEs. The silent inflammers. Advanced glycation end products, or AGEs, are compounds that form when proteins or fats combine with sugar in the bloodstream. They're found in many foods, especially those that have been cooked at high temperatures, like fried or grilled meats. A study published in the Journal of Clinical Endocrinology and Metabolism in the year 2015 found that AGEs can increase oxidative stress and inflammation in the body, contributing to the progression of arthritis. The researchers also found that reducing dietary AGEs can help lower inflammation and improve joint health. To reduce your intake of AGEs, try to avoid cooking methods that involve high heat, like frying or grilling. Instead, opt for steaming, boiling, or slow cooking, which can help preserve the nutrients in your food without creating harmful AGEs. Dairy, a controversial trigger. Dairy products are a major source of calcium, which is essential for bone health. But for some people with arthritis, dairy can be a trigger for inflammation. This is especially true for those with rheumatoid arthritis or psoriatic arthritis, where the immune system mistakenly attacks healthy tissues in the joints. A study published in the Journal of Nutrition and Intermediary Metabolism in the year 2013 found that some people with inflammatory forms of arthritis experience increased joint pain and swelling after consuming dairy products. This reaction is thought to be due to the presence of certain proteins in dairy that can trigger an immune response. If you suspect that dairy might be contributing to your arthritis symptoms, try eliminating it from your diet for a few weeks to see if you notice any improvement. There are plenty of dairy-free alternatives available that can provide the nutrients you need without the potential for inflammation. Healthier ways to eat if you have arthritis. Now that we've covered the foods you should avoid, let's talk about how to make healthier choices that can help reduce inflammation and ease your arthritis symptoms. The goal is to eat a balanced diet that includes plenty of fruits, vegetables, whole grains, and healthy fats. Cook with olive oil. Instead of butter or margarine, olive oil is rich in monounsaturated fats, which have been shown to reduce inflammation in the body. It's also a good source of antioxidants, which can help protect your joints from damage. Choose fish high in omega-3. Fatty acids. Salmon, tuna, and mackerel are all rich in omega-3 fatty acids, which have powerful anti-inflammatory properties. Try to include fish in your diet at least twice a week to help reduce joint pain and stiffness. Use a steamer. Instead of boiling vegetables, steaming vegetables helps preserve their nutrients and reduces the risk of losing important vitamins and minerals in the cooking water. Plus, steaming is a gentle cooking method that doesn't create harmful ages. Make sure you're getting enough. Vitamin D. Vitamin D is essential for bone health, and many people with arthritis are deficient in this important nutrient. You can get vitamin D from foods like fortified milk, orange juice, and cereal bars, or by spending a little time in the sun each day. Incorporate anti-inflammatory spices. Spices like turmeric, ginger, and cinnamon have been shown to reduce inflammation in the body. Try adding them to your meals to boost flavor and help manage your arthritis symptoms. Conclusion. Living with arthritis isn't easy, but making the right dietary choices can make a big difference in how you feel. By avoiding foods that trigger inflammation and focusing on a balanced, nutrient-rich diet, you can help manage your symptoms and improve your quality of life. Remember, the foods you eat have a powerful impact on your health. Take control of your arthritis by making informed choices that support your body's natural ability to fight inflammation. It's not just about avoiding certain foods. It's about embracing a lifestyle that promotes wellness and vitality. Your journey to better health starts with the decisions you make today. Choose wisely and give your body the nourishment it needs to thrive, despite arthritis. And don't forget, if you found this information helpful, share it with others who might benefit. Together, we can make a difference in the fight against arthritis. Your journey to managing arthritis effectively starts with the choices you make every day. If this information has helped you gain a better understanding of how diet can impact your arthritis, then it's time to take action. Start making small changes today. Eliminate those foods that fuel inflammation and embrace a diet that supports your joint health. Share this video with friends or family members who might be struggling with arthritis. Together, we can create a community of support and knowledge. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you never miss out on more health tips and strategies that can help you live your best life. Your health is in your hands. Let's make every choice count. Stay informed, stay proactive, and remember, we're in this together. Here's to a life with less pain and more possibilities.